Do not be offended when somebody is now reacting to the way that you have treated them. Do not be offended, because people do this. Okay? Do not start playing the victim. Do not start people start playing it. I'm not talking to you when I say do not start, but maybe you have done this before. You treated somebody a certain way time and time again, and they've been nothing but nice. They've been nothing but kind to you. They've been loving, and then when they turn around and start setting boundaries, when they turn around and snap on you, when they stop playing the victim. People have a tendency to never take accountability for what they are doing, and they poke and poke and poke, and then when that kind person starts to switch up and start acting a certain way, okay, responding or reacting to that poor behavior, when that person starts reacting, when that person starts acting different, you cannot play the victim. You cannot go and be like, oh, I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know. You don't know what you did wrong because you have never taken accountability. And all people have done for you was enable your poor behaviors. So now you wondering, well, I don't know why they treat me like that. I don't know why they acting like this towards me. I don't know why. You don't know why because you've never gone within to look at yourself and take accountability for your own actions. Stop playing the victim when now somebody is reacting in a way that they ain't been reacting. They've been nothing but kind. They've been nothing but nice. They've been nothing but loving. They've been nothing but compassionate and giving you grace and time and time again, forgiving you, right? And you still don't know how to take accountability. You still don't know how to look within. I've seen this time and time again in my life, in my personal life. But it's just like you are failing to take accountability for your action. You're failing to look within, so you're blaming everyone else outside of you. Stop blaming the way that that person is reacting and start looking at what you are doing to that person. Start looking at how you are acting. Start looking at your own heart. You got to answer for how you act, for how you show up in the world, for what's in your heart. You got to answer to God for that, not that person. So when somebody get fed up with your demonic behaviors, somebody get fed up with how you treating them, with you trying to control them all the time, and you being rah at them all the time. When somebody start acting in a way that they ain't normally acting, they not kind about it no more. That means they have gotten fed up. So now they don't know how to communicate it with you because you've never been a safe space. They don't know how to tell you that what you've been doing over the years, over all the time that you've known that person, is annoying, right? They've never communicated this with you. That all they've been doing is literally swallowing it, biting their tongue, not saying nothing. Oh, it's okay. That's just how they are. They've been suppressing it all these years, and now it's coming out as anger, resentment, bitterness towards you because you have not checked yourself. You have never held yourself accountable for your own actions. You never want somebody else to hold you accountable. You want somebody to enable your piss poor behaviors, and when they go against that, now you blowing up. You can't get mad when now those kind people are now setting boundaries with you. They might be reacting now in a different way, right? They probably don't want to talk to you. They probably are distant from you. They've created this space. They probably done cut you off. They being different now because you have never been a safe space for that person. So you got to look within and stop playing the victim. Stop playing the victim like somebody doing something wrong to you. No. Time and time again, that person ain't been nothing but nice to you. That person ain't been nothing but kind to you. They've been loving. They've been compassionate. They've been giving you grace time and time again. But the thing is, where they went wrong is that they never expressed their true feelings to you. They never told you how they truly felt about what you did yesterday. right? Or what you said. They never said anything. So they just swept it under the rug. They went on about their business. If you somebody that's sweeping something up under the rug with people and not holding somebody accountable, not confronting people about their poor behaviors, this is what happens. You'll end up reacting. You'll end up cutting that person off. You'll end up going distant or whatever. And now that person is playing the victim like they ain't did nothing wrong, right? But where you go wrong is not communicating. Because when you communicate, when you confront somebody, when you hold somebody accountable, that gives them the opportunity to fix that behavior. That also shines a light onto the behavior or the darkness that they might be operating out of, right? That shine a light on it. That give them the opportunity to fix it. You're not giving them an opportunity to fix it. You just go reacting. You just go distant. You just don't say nothing to them because you didn't hold them accountable. You didn't communicate your feelings. You didn't communicate how what they did made you feel. So try not to be that person enabling bad behaviors. Hold people accountable and be confrontational, okay? You ain't got to be rude about it, but be confrontational. Hey, that kind of made me feel like such and such. You know, what did you mean by that? Like, communicate it. Just, it's a way to communicate that. But now the person that has poke buttons, been mean and rude and nasty and just disrespectful and controlling and just rah, now they want to play a victim. You cannot play the victim. You are not a victim. You created that problem. Every problem, if you notice, the person that you might be thinking about right now as I'm talking about this, that person always creates a problem and then play victim to a problem that they created. You can't play victim to a problem that you created because now that person done changed. It's happened in my life. Like I said, my life personally, like it even happened with me. You know, like, okay, I ain't been nothing but nice, compassionate, giving you grace, right? But what I didn't do, I wasn't confrontational. I was at times, but then I got to a point where like the confrontation wasn't being met with, you know, accountability. Like they weren't taking accountability. So I just backed off and I stopped. Right? I stopped. So it didn't give them an opportunity. It didn't give them, well, they did have the opportunity. I ain't even gonna say that. But it didn't let them know how I was feeling. Right? When my first marriage, for example, I was mentally checked out way before the divorce. Way before the divorce, I was mentally checked out because I had said the same thing for so long, right? Holding you accountable, being confrontational, and you didn't want to hear it, right? The person did not want to hear it. And so I pretty much backed off. And now when I want a divorce, when that come up, now you want to play a victim. Now you want to play victim to the situation that you created. A problem that you created that could have been avoided, right? And I have so many other situations in my life where that has happened. And I'm seeing it right now play out in people that I know. Like, literally, you created this problem with this person. And now you don't know how to fix it, right? You don't know how to fix it because you never taken accountability. When somebody holds you accountable, you get mad. When somebody holds you accountable, you flip the script and turn it on the other person. Like, you want to blame everything else but yourself. You don't want to look at yourself. It's easy for you to see everybody else, but you can't look at yourself. So stop playing victim to a problem that you created if you that person. And if you the person that's been nothing but kind, generous, loving, compassionate to somebody that like to play victim, make sure you're holding that person accountable, don't matter how they feel, and always be confrontational and express what's on your heart, because you don't want to suppress that mess and then it blow up and come out as hatred, bitterness, anger, resentment, and all that stuff. Okay? That's the message. I love you.